Ready to go. And now, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. Slice the other way and foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Foul ball!
And Albumbi is kept in check with the K. Here's Trout. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball there. Nice grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Burger. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Good
One
slider
ball,
down and
one
in can be
strike.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a curve is down and in. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is down low. 2-0. And that is out of play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very...
Seager on a second. They get 1, and that's 2. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Springs back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Springs in his 7th season, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Foul.
The 0-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Soderstrom. And he's out on the tag. Here's Josh Young. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bleday hauls it in, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. Digging in, Wyatt Langford. He was late there, strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. See you later. He leaves the yard to right, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Here's Kevin Pillar. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. Out to center. Langford under it. Hauls it in for the out. Next up for the A's, Connor Norby. Outside low, ball one. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Missed inside with the curve.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. Zach Geloff now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Ball one there.
What's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In plenty of time to first, inning over. Top half of the third inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. That one fouled off. That's inside. 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's back there. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Up next for the Rangers, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Garcia,
Ball
the next to
inside.
hit, takes ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back
Inside.
into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Garcia off of first with 2 away. That one drifts inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Brenton Doyle. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And that misses. And that is ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
2-0's the count.
Check swing, no appeal.
3-1.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal. Ground ball right side and foul ball. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Jake Burger. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So now it's Corey Seager. A's leading by a run.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. That clips a corner.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Soderstrom takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been
0-1.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's
Ball.
well above league average, and
1-1.
that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one's got to feel good. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a foul ball.
And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for two. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see.
Now this one should score a run and be good for extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. Fly to center his first time. Pilar over at first with one away. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking. Next up for Texas, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, called strike. Norby. And that is that. And we're back. And now Brent Rooker. Just
that's a ball.
missed. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Ground ball up the middle. Seager. Over to first.
You're out.
1 out in the bottom of the fourth. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. In the air, center field. Langford in position and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Singled and scored his first time. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this
No
one.
ball.
First pitch
1
strike
strike.
percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well
Ball.
up until this
No.
point.
Just missed. That
Ball.
misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Bleday brings it in. And a quick out, number one.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now. And
Ball
downstairs.
1-2.
Norby. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour.
Doyle snags it, and that is... We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, J.J. Bleday. Fouled off. He was late. Bleday, 27 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Popped up right side. Arias has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Fouled off down the right side.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Line to left. Garcia pulls it down, and there's 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Out to short. Seager slings it across.
That's an out.
The A's go quietly. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. There's the strike.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Butler makes the grab, one down.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Langford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Geloff pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jock Peterson looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball.
Ball.
Soderstrom. He takes it himself
He's
to the
out.
bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Brenton Doyle. Evaldi back to work. On the ground to third, Young. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 2. That's
Ball
outside, and it's 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The Rangers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That's
Ball
off
2.
the inside corner. Ball 2. In the air, left field, down the line. Garcia really on his
Just
horse for this
foul.
one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one hammered left field. High bounce
that's a
takes
ground
it
rule
over the
double.
fence for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman,
No.
Tyler Soderstrom. And that
No.
one is inside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a
That's a
check
ball.
swing and a ball in the dirt. 1-0.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next
No,
pitch is
off the plate.
outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring
your base,
position,
ball 4.
he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. First
Ball,
offering,
no.
and it just misses. Butler, the lead runner at second. Rooker at first, 2 out of the inning.
No,
And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Off the plate.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
They get the force. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And there's one down. Now here is Gabriel Arias. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. Check swing, called strike.
2
Man
balls,
at first,
1
one away.
strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you. So
Norby. There's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing, Dan. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-3. Hobie Milner gets handed the rock out of the pen.
well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Headed towards the corner. Dives and makes the catch. So digging in, Zach Geloff. Ball one, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
There goes the runner. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So, out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong. And there's a ball. That one missed. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high.
And a base hit right there. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That misses, and that's ball one. And misses inside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Just missed.
No.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count.
Ball two.
Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
No,
Good eye
that's
in
a
that
ball.
spot.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 8-4. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That's
Ball
outside.
off the plate.
And that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball left side. Young tosses to first, ends the inning after they. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's Mike Trout. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Leclerc,
No ball.
31 years
strike.
old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a good eye
that's
there.
A ball.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Just
Ball 2.
off the inside edge. And that one finds its way through. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That one
No,
outside. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
This one could be trouble. Trout around second on his way to third. Coming home. The runner scores all the way from first as they cut into the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second. It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. A flip to the pitcher covering. First out in the top of the 8th. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. He's already homered in this game. Tosses to first.
Out.
There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Wyatt Langford. Lined into right. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Swing and a miss
strike.
as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one
Outside,
off
ball
the
2.
outside edge.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side. Gets it to first.
You're out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. This is J.J. Bleday. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close,
Ball.
but called a ball. And the count even
1-1.
1-1. And
No.
that's outside. Up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Geloff, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's
Ball.
inside. And that's in the
2-2.
dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And now here is Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High
Ground rule
bounce
double.
takes
We've
it
got
over the
time.
fence. That's an automatic double. Brenton Doyle up next for the A's. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a
Ball.
must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Next
2-1.
pitch, not close, up high. Bleday on third. Wilson at second with 2 gone. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. That one at triple digits.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an
0-2.
hour. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Heim now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Doyle makes the grab for the second out. So they're down to their final out. So next to hit for Texas, Gabriel Arias. On to first,
Out.
ball game. Final score of 8-6 in this one. The A's hang on to win it.